We'll go chronological order. We got Ripple making the acquisition of Hidden Road. For those that are new or been living under a rock and don't know who either one of those companies are, Ripple is a giant fintech company. They have multiple products that are integrated with banks and enterprises globally. They've made a few acquisitions and many investments over the time that they've been in business since 2014. This is by far the largest acquisition and most notable acquisition that they have made. Previous to this, they had acquired Medico, which was back-end infrastructure for banks and institutions for custody. They already had multiple partnerships globally that Ripple kind of piggybacked on, right? So they were already integrated with a bunch of other banks, but this allowed them to integrate even further and offer their solutions to all the other banking partners that Medico had. This is a clearinghouse. There has never been a clearinghouse owned by anything other than a bank. And so that's one of the things that makes this so notable. So $1.25 billion was the price tag for Ripple on this deal. They did, I believe it was 500 million cash. A portion of that was an earnout. So if you're familiar with, the way that these deals are structured through M&A, so they'll get that contingent on performance over the next 3 to 5 years is normally how those are structured. And then there was another portion that was equity in Ripple. I believe it was 1.5% of the company that was used for the other component of the $1.25 billion that the total price tag on this deal was. It's still not quite done. There's still some things that need to be finalized. I was talking with Ripple earlier today about some ways that we can work with them, with Digital Wealth Partners and some of the products and services that we have there to be able to offer our clients. They are an SEC registered RIA, Digital Wealth Partners is, and we have some interesting products, like I said, that we're bringing to market. More on that inside the mastermind, and also, we'll let you guys know here on the lives as well when those things transpire. So excited. So the clearinghouse, what do? Like, why does that matter? They process $3 trillion per year across 300 plus different institutions that use them to clear and settle value.